God, look at him go again. Well, just had dinner. And I think we better do a few odd jobs. I've got a lot of my toys to put away. Just have a look at the chickens, make sure they're okay. Yeah, they seem fine. I've got my toys to put away, but before we do that, I'm going to get another toy out. I'm going to put a layer of fertiliser on that field we bought, field 11. And that'd be another toy out of the shed, but I would also need to wash everything. So we'll get that done first and start putting some stuff away and washing some of the stuff. I must have things clean before the spring when Bob joins us, the name of the new guy. And I better, if I'm going to spray that, we better do it now because rain's on the horizon for the next couple of days. Well, hold on, let's do that, put the brake on, get out. Oh no. Take the brake off and shove it into reverse. This won't take long to do, take longer to get there than it will to actually spray it, I reckon. I could go over the field 10. We have got the safety tyres on, safety wheels on. Keep them on this track, although there's times it's a pain, especially if you can't stuff and you're using this one. I really should get round and take those off. Now, how much we got? Oh, so we're 100% full front tank. And another egg's been laid. What I use up a load of digitate and slurry. Although slurry we don't use on the fields, we will sell. Take it up to Blickling and sell that. That's it, that's all fixed up. We're a little bit down there. We have got some round the corner, so let's see if we can get to it. This should be, no mind driving, this should be worth a laugh, especially when I forget to take the brake off. Coming this way, I think we should better get to it like this. Oh yeah, should be fine. About there. Magic how this thing connects up and does that. Oh, that'll be enough in there now. Oh, we might as well go the roadway. We're out this side of the farm now. Let's see if we can get out there without causing too much accident. I am going to come out of a cab just so I can see up the road. I know I should put my head tracking back on, but I don't know. It seems too much of an effort now. I'm getting old and lazy. Oh. Well, that's different. Oh, I see why. Where do you? Back and down, and of course now we've got traffic coming. Hope we can get out before someone comes the other way. There we go. Does make it wander a bit having the narrow tyres on. It has to be omitted. There and it's blown again. That looks like a nice clear day. I bet the food's lovely up there. I have to see if I can get one of the trips. They do land in our fields now and again, but that's quite good when they land in there because they pass compensation for the crop damage. Surprising how much damage they apparently do. You don't expect me just to be 100% honest with the damage done. No, that's one of the transport planes. We better take it down a notch. I'm going to start using this feed store again. I'm going to, when we harvest this year, I'll bale until we've filled the bale shed up, then I'm going to put loose stuff in there. Loose straw and hay. Although I don't think there'll be a lot of hay to go in there. And that's the other thing I've decided to do with the 11. Once we have done this crop out, I'm going to put this down to grass as well. Then. And I'm going to use this one for grass and the other one for hay. Anything extra we'll sell. I'm kind of careful with this. I know I like driving in cab. And I think we ought to just, well, I think sometimes. See if we can get this onto GPS down here. If I can remember how. Well, stop. Coming out the whip. About 15 meters, yeah. Well, that's what it says there. No offset, no. Go back again. I think it will just be a bit too slow, I reckon. Let's have a look. I'll go up another one. That would be about right, but the heck it will change, of course, its own accord. Right, let's just get this thing rolling. Not too worried if I don't get the lot, but this will just help to improve. It'll be the only load of fertiliser we'll get on here, and it hasn't been done before we bought it. And there's nothing worse than not getting as much as you can out of it. I don't think we'll get the other two layers in there. Depends on how the weather goes. We could put another one in right at the start of spring, and we may get one in before it's ripe. But it's going to be touch and go. Those other fields I'm going to leave them just fallow there, as long as we haven't worked on. I think I've got enough to do. I'm just going to do this, the main body, and I'll see about the bits around the edges. Try not to stuff it in the hedge. Perfect tractor for this job, and I think I may have to buy another tractor. Can't afford one, but when Bob starts, I can hardly use this or the Massey most of the time if he's got the JCB for heavy work. Yes, we do need another tractor. That's something about 250 or so horsepower, I would have thought. We'll have to see what's on the market. And what on the market at a reasonable price. I do have this little thing that I always buy new. I hate buying second hand. Might seem a bit strange, but I don't like buying other people's problems. You always bet that the tyres are past their best. The battery's had it. The engine would probably wants a good overhaul. Gearbox is getting a bit ropey. Yeah, by the time you've done all that, you might as well bought a new one. I'll have to go and chat up with the bank manager again, but we know we're going to do well. If the crops come anywhere near, we're going to have plenty of cash. But then, midwinter, everything's sold. Quite a bit of the... I don't think we owe a lot now. We still owe some, but... We could just tap up the good old bank manager a bit more. Can't say they're very impressive with the Jolly Farm Boys. I'm just going to go down this edge here quickly. Well, I won't say quickly, just go down this edge. I missed big bits here. Oops, I'm going to stop that now. I'm going to do as much of this edge as we can from here. Oh. Oh, we pushed that down again, that's why. I think I'll have to take this in and get this looked at. It seems to be... needs to be shifting over, and we've got the boom coat over that side. No, that's right. We're caught on something, but I can't see what. That's different. Oh, well, let's sprung it into front four wheel first. There's a soft spot in the field there, and it ain't just my head. Let's try it again. Keep it in four-wheel steer now. Four-wheel steer, four-wheel drive now. We're going to hit the fence there. Make it a bit easier anyway. We ain't got much to do here now. We can burn it back. It's a beauty having this automated system on here, where it detects on how far you've gone and what's been done. Cost us pretty package to have that put on the sprayer, but it is on the sprayer itself, not the tractor. The sensors in the arms, which apparently it tests the reflective ability of the ground, and it comes back, whatever, a spectrum of colour out, and it comes back certain colours, and it reads those, it knows it's got fertiliser on. And as you see, it just turns off when you find a bit that you haven't done yet. Wonderful system. Now one more bit here and we're done, and we'll go back and we'll wash some gear up, put this away. Don't think the sprayer wants washing, we'll leave that. The tractor certainly does. Little bits around the edge we will get, and we'll just run around the edge at the end of this. It's something relaxing about spraying too. It's another one of those little jobs that you can do and you don't have to think about anything. Look at this, I could come in for a 9 for that. Get the spray on or reboot it again, and let's make use of this gear we got on here, and we'll just do this edge. Yes, as I understand it, Bob is looking forward to getting some money, because after the problem with that big agricultural company who basically ran off the land, he owes a lot of money. Him and his father, and so he's got to try and pay some of that off, which is the reason he's got into paid employment. He also would like to get his place back again. And I don't mind for a year or two paying him a decent wage to get the work done. And I even help him to find a place. I'm like that. That's better, it should be all done now. Well, it will be when we get to the end there. Coming out of character for a moment, I had a look about doing the cow pasture, but the grazing mod on, not possible. Well, it is, but rather too much work for my taste. Well, I'd have to change the grass texture over. Oh, we might as well go back through 9, won't we? We're this way. I won't do 10 because 10 is planted. This one is just stubble. Turn off GPS completely. And as I've mentioned before, this was my map for 17 Blickling. Got everything I need in the map. Interesting things to look at. Feels a little bit bigger than I prefer, but I can live with that. It's also off my home county, which makes a big difference. Right, let's get back in there. Oh, one other little job we have been told we can do is go and take some of the branches that are overhanging the road on some of the trees on that main road. And I keep getting caught on those. Just get me some chainsaw, go up there and just have some of those off. I can sell the wood afterwards too. Well, of course, you think about it, I'm doing the council a big favour. I'm saving them having to do it. So that probably will be a job for late this winter. When we've got everything else done. Can't see a thing. I know I should be able to drive without worrying about not seeing. Oh, you have to let this down to get it in here. Good job, well, I suppose that's quite strong. It is that strong. Not strong as the amount I'm hitting it. I also said the fuel tank's gone. What we do is we get ourselves a little. We got a little tanker there. We just got to fill that up when we need to. That's all we're using it for. I do. Take this over to the wash pad as well, and we start washing some stuff. I think we've got the forage wagon on there now. Need that. The slurry spreader to be done, but I think we'll need to use the JCB to pull that over. So it might be us, if it might, oh no, ain't that. It's the ordinary trailer, oh, it's a grain trailer, better give that a clean. After doing all that carting, don't think we've got anything left, let's just have a look. We're getting very short of hay now. Oh, we've still got some hay out here. So I must sort that out. Do that next. And I need to put some silage over. Hup! See what, if you hop that wrong, that don't end half painful. Yeah, we're empty. There's the oats which are gone in the spring, and there's a little bit of barley, but apart from that, we're empty. Hup! You wouldn't have thought I was that nimble, would you? Oh dear, sorry about that. Take the sheet off and tip this up. Oh dear, I have got a tickly throat again, which is one of the reasons I'm gone into semi-retirement, because it's getting harder and harder to get one going without coughing and deafening you all. Right, that'll do. Didn't take a lot. Give this a quick wash. I think we probably will have finished with narrow tires until the spring, so I might just shove the standards on a bit more usable. In fact, we do that now. I think. The tickle's getting worse. Right, let's let the that's all nice and clean again. Put the sheet back on, and away we go. Basically, we're going in a forwardly direction. Now we've got the. I think we better get rid of those hay bales before we do anything else. We got rid of this anyway. Done that field. Yeah. That's why I need somebody else here. Someone to tell me what I'm meant to be doing, because I never know. Keep forgetting things. Can we get it in this one? Ooh. Slot right down. This is actually the easiest tractor of the lot to back things up with, because it still has a gearbox. Oh. Those others that without, they can be a real pain. Right, put this up again now. suppose we get in the right place, of course, before we try to hook that on. If there's anything wrong with this tractor, it's where that wiper motor is right in the flaming way. Alright, that one's done. Let's go and get those hay bales done. I think we've almost on an episode then. Do we want them in here? Find where we want them first. Yeah, looks like they'll go in there. We'll soon find out anyway. Let's see. Yeah, got that switch off. Right, let's get the spikes out and let's find out where these other bales are. There we are. We'll turn it to low ratios. Right, hook them on. Let's get the hell out of here. And we need to get some silage. That's a must. And somewhere ahead of us is the tractor. Don't hit the tractor. Hope I can get these in here. Yes. That should do it. Right, we'll put this up because we ain't gonna want any more straw just yet. That's it. Spikes are safe again. We'll just do the silage over to the mixer and I think we'll call it. Well, now everything, I think with the exception of the sprayer, the rear sprayer we used today, and the little petrol Bowser or diesel Bowser is now MR. This is the bigger Lexicon. That certainly is, yes, yeah. Right, let's go and get the JCB. And I think next time we move on to another day, we're going to probably fill up over at the greenhouses, fill those up tomorrow. It's mainly small jobs at the moment. Oh, one thing we'll do, we'll have a little ponder of what we can afford, what we've got that we can afford or possibly afford for a another tractor. Pete, I sold the JCB off, that's a mistake. That's got it. It's empty, yes. Looks like the sheets off. We'll soon find out. When we make a mess everywhere. We'll turn round in here first and then come back and fill. The sheet wasn't off, it is now. Tap full load of silage into mixed feeder as it's empty. That should keep us going in for a day or two. Great bone with the mix feeder. It certainly has, well, the feed mixer, not mix feeder. It certainly has saved a lot of time and trouble. Right, I think with that I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, so please consider leaving a like. We'll have a look at tractors next time, by the way. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have new people aboard. This will be one of only 3 series that will be going, certainly, but after the summer. I am slowing down. Heh, some say I couldn't get any slower than I am now. Well, we put this away. No, I'll leave this out because I will need this. I'll leave this here for now because I will need it to put some food in the cattle next time. Oh, we'll just top the water up whilst we're here. Where do we get to? Oh yes, any comments, questions, queries, or anything else you want flap your jaw about, feel free to do so in the comments section. I read everyone. I try and reply to everyone. And I think with that, it's me saying that. Cheerio for now. Cheerio.